I'm really interested to see that you're wearing a mask with a valve because there's not many people who do. From my understanding, the problem about valves is that whilst it makes it more comfortable for the wearer, what it's doing is emitting the virus out. So it's actually doing the opposite of what we want masks to do. So I'm very interested to know why you chose that mask and whether you've had any guidance about choosing that mask.
Definitely no guidance, otherwise I probably wouldn't be wearing it if that's what it's actually doing. Yeah, it just seemed, I guess, more kind of official. Like I've seen people with homemade ones and like all different varieties, like very flimsy ones as well. I understood the Chancellor wore one, so I guess the kind of going by what other leaders are doing, it seems sensible.
We got these issued by the government in Hong Kong. Still being permanent residents. My wife and I got one of these, and it's washable. There's an inside layer with special copper mix. It's a particular mixture of different fibers.
This is excellent because copper is one of the materials that actually disinfects viruses itself.
It came with a little flyer that has in English and Chinese on how to wear it properly and how many times you can wash it, when you can wash it. So yes, it's pretty good, yeah. But Hong Kong has a very good reputation ever since SARS, of course. Every medical employee wears a mask regardless of a pandemic or not. We don't know the faces of our nurses and doctors' faces because they always wear masks.
How long do you wear them for?
Maybe 2 or 3 times before changing to another one, over the course of like a couple of hours at a time.
If one wears them more than once, it just does increase the risk because inevitably one's touching different parts of it. It becomes less effective to stop the virus going out.
I mean, it would be great to be able to change it every time you go out, but you know, it's just not affordable and it's not practical. So if the government were giving them out for free, I'd be very, very happy. But until then, you're probably going to find yourself reusing them.
How many times do you wear them before you throw them away?
Yeah, I wish I did throw them away every single time, but probably 3 times.
Yeah, I'd say the same. For a couple of days probably if I'm going on public
transport.
And
I know that it would be more effective, but it's just because you have to keep buying them.
I didn't really want to get like one of the permanent ones because I saw a statistic that said they were like not less effective for like combating the illness.
My daughter, she is a surgeon and she's a consultant, so she suggested that I should have this particular SPE2 mask.
This is a mask of a higher grade than most of the ones we'd see around. Most people are wearing the more flimsy surgical mask where there's a less good fit around the face. You've got a very good fit around the face. Because you've got some air in there, you're more likely to keep it on for longer. I understand that's £4 for one mask. How long do you wear it for?
This one is reusable, but I use the dryer to kill the germs if there is any.
Where did you get that advice about using a hairdryer to kill germs?
I'm a hairdresser and I'm a beauty therapist and I know quite a lot of alternative method of doing it. So I've been doing this business for 45 years.
It's very good, this mask, in that it looks more robust, it's more closer fitting than the kind of surgical masks or the cloth masks that we've seen around the place. You use it many times a day, maybe over several days, so it's being used for maybe tens of hours, maybe hundreds of hours before you get a new one. And what you do to disinfect it is to use a hairdryer. Now my concern about that is that I'm not sure, in fact I don't think that it is probably an effective disinfectant. What's interesting is that people are just making it up as they go along.
They're making it because they don't have much knowledge about it. So you know, we need more knowledge. People has to be educated for this thing so that we can be safe.